Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here, and we are back with another episode of Forza Horizon 5's hidden secrets, Easter eggs, bugs, and glitches. We've got a few interesting ones that has yet to be showcased on my channel, thanks to those who have been sending me messages and clips over on Xbox and my Instagram. But also, before we begin, I do have 2 more Xbox codes for the latest Universal Icons car pack to give away. For a chance to win, simply like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment down below which car from the Universal Icons car pack you want to drive the most along with your Xbox gamer tag, and the winners will be announced in 48 hours. So good luck to everyone, and here are 6 new hidden secrets, glitches, and Easter eggs in Forza Horizon 5. Starting off with number 1, they literally modeled Rust. So as we know, for this final week of Series 34 Horizon Retro Wave, the Citroen BX4TC was made available to unlock for 20 points throughout the festival playlist. Now, for those who don't know, this road-going BX4TC was actually built to meet the homologation requirements so that the Evolution model could compete in the Group B World Rally Championships. And although the minimum requirements of building 200 production models were met, only 86 were sold, while the rest were destroyed by Citroen themselves, meaning that to actually find a BX4TC in real life is pretty hard. It must be so difficult that Playground Games couldn't find a pristine version of this car, as the one introduced in Forza Horizon 5 even has rust or dirt inside the engine bay. Now, I'm not sure if there are any other cars in Horizon 5 that also has an uncleaned engine bay, but this does look quite realistic, especially for an 80s car that hasn't just been sitting in its garage throughout its entire life. Pretty cool, and a huge shout out to Rain Panda from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 2, Forza Horizon 5 wasn't released in January of 2021. So the cool thing about Forza Horizon 5 is that you can see all of the previous festival playlists the game has had. You can also see when each of the series ended. However, for one particular update, which was Series 2 called the Holiday Special, apparently this series ended on January the 6th in 2021. Is that so, Playground Games? Honestly, this was one mistake I would have never picked up on, and a huge shout out to Bushy23 from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 3, where was the other Neon Highway? Now, for those who remember, back in Series 19, Midnights at Horizons, Playground Games decorated the 1 mile airstrip with neon lights as part of their evolving world. Now, of course, with Series 34 Horizon Retro Wave, many of the features from Series 19 returned, including the neon lights being featured in all of the festival playlist races, as well as the extended nighttime cycle. However, the neon drag strip didn't return. Now, you might be asking, well, Eric, that wasn't mentioned at all. However, I disagree. The reason why I'm pointing this out is because if we look at the Hyundai Envision 74 trailer that Playground Games released, we did get a quick drone shot as well as the Envision 74 ready to be launched at the neon decorated airstrip. So I wonder, did Playground Games have official plans to actually feature the neon airstrip once again for Series 34, or was it just used specifically for the trailer as part of the promotion? In my opinion, I believe they did have plans to feature the neon airstrip once again, but with so many other neon decorations on the map already, it would have possibly hindered the performance, especially for those playing on the original Xbox One. But what do you think? Number 4, there's no pedals. With the return of Lancia last year, a car that many players wanted to drive, especially around the Rally Adventure expansion, was the Stratos HF Stradale. Now, the car in its stock form, if you head over to Forza Vista mode and look at the interior, everything is completely normal. However, once you equip the body kit preset and go back to Forza Vista mode to inspect the interior, you will notice that the pedals have all of a sudden gone missing. What happened? Now, what's even more fascinating is that this apparently is not new. I decided to go back to Forza Horizon 4 to see if the bug would be present there, and lo and behold, again the pedals were not there once the body kit preset was equipped. It's been 6 years now. How are we even driving this Lancia Stratos properly? Anyways, a huge shout out to Dom Supra Mark 74 from Instagram for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 5, did they really try to make it fly? So, of course, as all of you know, the latest DLC that Playground Games has released is the Universal Icons car pack, which features 5 movie cars from Universal Pictures. But for those who did not watch Playground Games' latest Let's Go livestream, the developers did jokingly reveal that they tried to make the DeLoreans fly in-game. However, it turned out to be a lot more difficult than anticipated. Can you imagine if there was any possibility to actually fly one of the DeLoreans across Horizon Mexico? I think that would be pretty awesome, and I believe if Playground Games had enough time, they probably could have pulled it off. Maybe perhaps not out in free roam, but more so in a special event, because we've seen things fly around in the Horizon series all of the time. It's nothing new, but to actually allow the players to be the pilot might be the big challenge. In some aspects, you could look at it as a missed opportunity, but if the flying physics and handling weren't up to par in comparison to the driving physics of the game, then I guess it's better for it to be omitted. Still pretty cool to know that they at least tried something very different. And lastly, number 6, was the car pack a month late? When we look at the cars from the Universal Icons car pack, all of them were made during the 80s and 90s, which doesn't really make sense to reveal them at the same time as an update called Modern Horizons. If it's anything, it would have made perfect sense to have it released at the beginning of this series so that we could take these iconic 80s and 90s movie cars around the retro wave evolving world. Now thankfully we can still do this for about 48 hours. However, there's been a lot of speculations that for whatever reason, this car pack was held for an extra month. Some people are saying it could have been a licensing issue with Universal, as if you notice, especially with the DeLoreans, none of the DMC logos are on any of the Back to the Future cars, which I will say does look a little strange. I don't know, but really, Horizon Retrowave would have been the perfect month for this car pack to be released, and the question now is, will all the other car packs that Playground Games has planned for the coming months, should there be any left, be offset now by an entire series, meaning that the monthly updates no longer coincides with the car packs being introduced? Who knows? But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to smash a thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And of course, if you guys would like to stay up to date with everything Forza related, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.